because less than 3% of you people read books. Listen to me. Television is not the truth. Television is a goddamn amusement park. Television is a circus, a carnival, a traveling troupe of acrobats, storytellers, dancers, singers, jugglers, sideshow freaks, lion tamers, and football players. We'll tell you anything you want to hear. We lie like hell. We'll tell you any shit you want to hear. We deal in illusions, man. None of it is true. You're beginning to believe the illusions. This is mass madness, you maniac. In God's name, you people are the real thing. We are the illusion.
Welcome on IdiotBox Television, episode 182. Yes, we have another open conversation of unusual topics. I'm DJ Drumtastic.
Troy Everett. Thank you, everybody, for joining in tonight.
Thanks
all
for joining.
Thousands of you out there. We appreciate you. We do appreciate you.
Thousands? What do you mean thousands? We got millions, man.
Oh yeah, millions. I'm cutting.
Look at all the people we got right now. We broke a record.
I'm cutting ourselves short. Huh?
Look at that. We broke a record.
Yeah, like Drummer said, we're going to do another open conversation of unusual topics. We're going to do some unusual topics today. Before we get it all started, man, how was your week, Drummer?
Actually, my week has been, I don't know, I think I've been planning to do stuff and then find out that I didn't do shit.
You didn't get anything done, huh?
Time just flew by and it was 12 o'clock noon and I said, it's 6:30.
I think I'm in the same boat as you. It's like time goes by so fast trying to watch the grandkids, do the dishes, do everything. You just lose track of time, man.
Lose track of time, man. We're still on our record pace right now of the most viewers we ever ain't had.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Hey, good night.
We'll see y'all next week.
We can save this whole conversation.
Yeah, just have the whole conversation. That's all we're gonna do. Just have a whole.
Well, that's episode 182. Thanks for joining in. Open conversation, unusual topics. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, man.
Oh, we're in the house.
Hey, Sean, how you doing? Good to hear
Thanks for
from
joining in, Sean. I guess we're
you.
gonna
Save the show.
Sean,
you saved the show,
save the show, Sean. We're about to sign off until next week because we had nobody in here. We broke the record.
We haven't been preparing like we're supposed to, putting up stuff last minute. It's really atrocious. We have to rethink what we're gonna do, and get the stuff up there so everybody can actually participate in what we're talking about. These open conversations are great, but we can't have them every week. We got to have a topic up.
Yeah, we do.
And so this Sunday, me and Drummer are going to sit down and we're going to map out 2 months worth of topics.
Yes, we got them in the vote, just sitting there.
Yep. We got them in the vote sitting there. So, man, you been watching any basketball?
Man, let me tell you something. I watched the women's final. I mean, Connecticut just beat the crap out of South Carolina. I'm glad Duke went down.
Me too.
It fell apart at the end. I just knew they had it. I was about to go turn change the channel. Something told me don't. And then they scored 2 points in 7 minutes.
Yep. I'm glad. I can't stand Duke. I cannot stand Duke. Never liked Duke.
I know.
Never liked Duke.
So what about the final? I didn't watch that at all.
It was a pretty good final. I wanted what was it? Arkansas? Was it Arkansas? I don't even know the name of the
No,
team.
they play Houston.
Florida, Houston. That's right. Well, I don't know why I was thinking Arkansas.
Houston.
I think I wanted Houston to win, even though I'm in Florida. But they played. They both teams played a good game. They got some good players on both teams.
Yes.
The center from Houston, that dude's a beast.
And what about the guy with the braids from Houston too? Their best
Oh,
player. He plays great defense and he's strong down low. He's got a great game.
Yeah, they all play great defense, but I think they were a little bit. They didn't have the bench that Florida had. Florida brought in those 3 7-footers back to back, gave them rest to come in.
It was over.
Yeah, Florida had a deep bench.
And Florida, it was. The Jamal Murray Jr., I call him, that played for Florida, they did not let him get off.
Not at all.
He only had 11 points. Sean, okay, Sean. Sean said 15 minutes, 8:15 if ain't nothing popping. Well, why don't we just roll through our little beginning situation here, you guys? And first of all here, we're going to go with, first of all, the green room link. If nobody wants to come in the green room link, here's the link. Here's the link anyway. That way you cannot come on because nobody's here to come on. And we appreciate that nobody's here today. We really do, because it's our fault. And we'll make sure we get it right. We will. So that's the green room link. And then second of all, we're gonna talk about we're gonna go with the website first of all, which goes into everything else that I'm talking about. Hey, that's great that works like that now. You know what I'm saying?
What's that?
The web page along with the merch and alliance all just kind of rolls and explains itself. So there's the web page, you guys.
Yeah, so you go to the web page, and on the web page, like Drummer said, we have the home, about. You can see the about, talks a little bit about us, alliance, and shop. The home page, you can actually, let me go ahead and click it. You can actually, wrong button. Home page, you can actually watch the show live right on the page. So we got all that put up there. Your voice, your platform, if you have a topic or something you would like to talk about. And if it's it could be anything, we'll definitely research it so we have a great topic or a good conversation about your topic. So we'll also shop. Tell them a little bit about shop.
Huh?
Tell them where you got that hoodie from, that nice blue.
Hey, www.idiotboxtv.org and click shop. The discipline. Check it out, y'all.
You got that one. That's the one we got, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Discipline will take you places where motivation can't. So go ahead and get your discipline.
Nice material. True to size. The hat is a hat I already had.
He's coordinating.
Mm-hmm.
He's coordinating today. We have the me versus me. We got all kinds of stuff on it. So go ahead and check it out. I know with the tariffs and everything going on, we're not going to go up on our prices. Our prices are going to stay right where they're at. We're not going to go up on y'all. You know, yeah, we're not going to put no tariffs on it. We ain't going to tax y'all.
Yes, we are 104%, y'all. We got to get our bread.
There are no tariffs on our products. Good old made in the U.S. of A.
Yes. They're going to go up about $3, but, you know, they're already cheap. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't going to matter. Hey, Christy. Oh, she in Louisiana. What's going on, baby? Okay, there you go. Okay, also, on the same website, Troy, tell them what's up while I put up the link of where they can post their goods and services on Facebook.
Oh, yeah. It's called Alliance. Entrepreneurs. There's some new clients that were put in there, or new companies that were put in there, Drummer, that I saw this week. amazing things to get in there. And what Alliance is, I'm going to read the mission statement like I do every week. At Alliance Entrepreneurs, our mission is to empower and uplift entrepreneurs by fostering collaborative community that provides essential marketing support, networking opportunities, and a platform to showcase your products and services. Why is this important? Because of tariffs, damn it. You guys, they can get rid of your jobs. They're cutting all your jobs. You're not going to have no jobs. You got to be an entrepreneur. And if you want to be an entrepreneur, you got to have community. So join Alliance Entrepreneurs so we can all make money. Join now.
Now join. Join now join. Now, once again, this is episode 182, Open Conversation of Unusual Topics. Now, before we jump into that, we just kind of dragging along because ain't nobody here. I mean, if we gonna talk to each other, we could do that. We got a few people. We got a few people. So we rolling with it. I'm just messing around. Chrissy says she's overdosing on boiled catfish. She's in Louisiana, baby. How they say it? Baby. She's in Louisiana, y'all. So she's doing her crawfish thing. Okay. So what I'm gonna do right now is excuse me. Let me see. How about we do this real quick, Joy? Hold on. Okay, so right now we got the thing going on with Mr. Trump and all the stuff that he's doing. So
Delusional Don,
that's a good one. So we had this march going on, you guys, all 50 states. And guess what? It wasn't us. It was them. Let me bring it on in for you real quick. Where we at?
Masses of people took to the streets this weekend to protest the Trump administration. The nationwide hands-off movement.
See this? This is
Are
a
you
400-ounce bar of
They got
solid
you.
gold. Back in the 20s,
gotcha.
this could buy you a decent
Are
house.
you kidding?
And so could this much cash.
Movement saw protesters in all 50 states calling for the administration to reverse many of its policies. Protest signs railed against a broad range of issues, including deportations, tariffs, Doge firings, healthcare, and the rights of transgender people.
Hands off means restore what we've had as a democracy. And so it's being touched in the most dangerous ways.
We are very upset about the cuts to the Board of Education, losing our money or 401ks for retired people.
It hurts a lot to watch what's happening to the country.
And the protests weren't confined to the 50 states either. Americans abroad also demonstrated in Ottawa, Berlin, London, Paris, and other cities.
I would say it's embarrassing, but it has an impact on everyone's lives throughout the world.
There's no limit to the issues that he's causing.
The more than 1,500 hands-off protests were organized by a coalition of over 150 civil rights groups, pro-democracy organizations, and labor unions. They come as world financial markets roiled in the wake of the broad tariffs the Trump administration has imposed on imports.
This is Liberation Day.
The administration has shown few signs of backing down, and neither has the growing protest movement opposed to its policies, as this protester in California told reporters.
We need mass mobilization in terms of what's happening in this country right now. People need to rise up and make clear that what's happening is not okay and that we're going to defend our democracy and we're going to defend our neighbors. And this is a big step in doing that, and we need to keep it going. It has to be constant. So it's critically important.
This is Inside Edition Digital.
Great. Yeah, that's what you guys voted for. This is what you voted for. Now, this is the problem with our politics. If your man is doing something wrong, you can say he's doing something wrong. Even when Biden was in office, I said, hey, who gives a shit about these Chinese balloons? Get the economy right, right?
Right.
So she says no black people.
That's right.
You better sit your black ass down.
Hey, Cherie, thanks for joining in. Man, and you know what? And you didn't even see a handful. There were like none. We sitting at home like with the popcorn. We playing video games and we on TikTok and shit. We ain't tripping off of none of that. And you know what? I was on a TikTok live and there were some people who have businesses that I talked to here and there. And they said right now is the best time to like get a business, to get in, to get, if you got good credit in the next few months, to be able to grab some stuff, because stuff about to turn the other way for a minute. Housing prices and, you know, different stuff. Some stuff going up, but some people are saying some of what he doing gonna be good, but a lot's not. So I guess
I don't know who these people are, what businesses they running. The house prices might be coming down, but guess what? That inflation ain't coming down, and neither are those.
You're right on that. I guess what they're meaning is property wise.
Oh, okay.
Because they're getting some property. They want to do like a community apartment complex or something. They own a couple of 7-Elevens in Vegas.
Okay.
I know them through somebody else I grew up with. So they're legit. They do got 7-Elevens.
Well, if they got the money to do that,
there you go.
It's a good time to do it. The average American ain't got the money to do that.
Sean, you know what? It's thunder and lightning over here, so I'm hoping it don't do that to me too. It already hit boom. I was like,
all right, Sean, you be safe.
Yeah, you be safe, Sean. Go on in the basement, because you know you live over there in the woods. So, but yeah, you guys, that was just a short little video I pulled up, and I do have another one. We ain't really been liking to talk about Trump stuff in a while, but you know what? To be honest, it is very important that we do, even though for the people who don't really pay attention, because a lot of people don't look at him. So give me a second. Oh, did you have something?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that everybody sends prayers out to Baba Yaga. He's had some heart complications.
Yes.
So everybody, you know, if you got him on your Facebook, give him some words of encouragement. Him and his family been through a lot, but it's good to see that he's in good spirits, and he's changing. You know, he gave up the cigars That's a hard thing to do. But yeah, make sure you reach out to Greg.
Yes, Greg. Much prayers to you, brother.
Go ahead, drummer. My bad.
No, go ahead with your Bernie. I didn't know you had it. I wasn't even looking down there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we just saw that massive protest, and I've been listening to Bernie for a long time. I like Bernie. I like Bernie over the Wicked Witch of the West.
Hillary.
If he would have ran, we would have never had this problem. If he would have ran against Trump, he would have beat Trump. But no, they pushed him out and put Hillary in. Nobody liked Hillary. Hillary lost. But I've been listening to Bernie for a long time, and should we be listening to Bernie? Let's hear what he has to say. This was a town hall that happened last night. Let's check it out. We'll bring it to the stage.
Are aimed at part, and the president talks about bringing manufacturing jobs to America. The White House talked about iPhones being made here in America. Some economists have said that it would cost thousands of extra dollars to buy an iPhone. Is that realistic?
I think I don't know the answer to that. But what I do know is the immediate harm is going to be very significant. And it is going to, I was just in Target the other day buying something, and I looked around there. Virtually all of those products sold in stores like Target are going to see significant increases in prices if Trump gets his way with tariffs. That's going to hurt working people a whole lot.
This is Marge Watchorn, a manager at the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. She's worked with the federal government for 30 years. Thank you for your service.
Thanks.
Marge is a Democrat from Ellicott City, Maryland. Marge?
Senator, What would you say to federal employees who are concerned about the careless workforce cuts being effectuated by Elon Musk and Doge?
I want to say two things about that. First of all, thank you and your colleagues for your years of service. The vast majority of federal employees are trying their best to do the jobs that have to be done to protect the American people, and I thank you all very much for that.
It comes in
they got
many
me.
different colors. Christmas,
It's
Halloween,
fast.
Easter.
The idea that Mr. Musk goes around and with a chainsaw, I mean, that is his metaphor, a chainsaw, slashing jobs all over the place, telling people based on nothing that they have poor performance records, throwing them out into the street is outrageous. But I want to say something else above and beyond. And by the way, I was just on the floor a few hours ago. They have decided in their brilliance, and I suspect this is a Musk initiative, to lay off, they have a proposal to lay off 83,000 workers at the Veterans Administration. Got that? So we made a commitment to the men and women who put their lives on the line that we were going to provide them with the best quality health care that we could. And generally speaking, I know in my state, veterans are very proud of the health care they get in White River Junction, Vermont, and that's true in many places in this country. But arbitrarily, throwing 83,000 workers in the Veterans Administration, lowering the quality of care for our veterans, delaying the kind of the time in which they're going to get their benefits is a total outrage. I want to add one point to that. I want everybody to think about this. Most people, we have millions of federal employees, most people are not federal employees. I think many people say, wow, that's outrageous. I really feel for these federal employees thrown out on the street. But I want you to think about this. If Musk can do this to federal employees, some of whom are in unions, some of whom work for years, what do you think he's going to be doing when artificial intelligence and robotics comes for your job? Guess what? The job you have today ain't going to be here in 10 or 15 years. And you think Musk and his friends are saying, oh my goodness, how do we protect American workers from the explosion in technology that we're seeing? They don't give a damn about you. If this is what they could do to federal employees, think about what they could do to people in the private sector.
Yeah, so this is one thing that I want to make clear. So he wants to bring back production jobs, right? That's what he's saying. These tariffs will bring back jobs, build stuff here. This stuff is going automated. We've already seen the strike that happened over there with the dock workers, right? They didn't want any automation. Well, automation is coming. Why do you think China can produce so much things? It's because they have a lot of people and they're completely automated.
Yeah.
So those jobs aren't coming back. Those production jobs, those line jobs that you're thinking of, they're not coming back. He's lying. Those jobs are not coming back. And yes, if you were to make an iPhone here, when it costs them $5 and $5 a month to pay someone over there, and then you come over here and want to pay Americans to build iPhones, how much do you think they're going to want to get paid? It's going to be a lot of money. So that iPhone is going to go through the roof, $2,000, $3,000. So yes, that's going to happen. So let's finish this up real quick.
So bottom line there is I am not a Luddite.
Slow it down one notch.
Positive things to say.
Okay,
but we have got to understand that new technology, AI, robotics, has got to work for working people, not just for the billionaires and Mr. Musk.
There's a lot of talk about from the Doge team or from Elon Musk about waste, fraud, and abuse and what they're finding. Have you seen much evidence of waste, fraud, and abuse? Because what they put on their wall of receipts, some of the top items, the biggest savings they allege to have implemented, turned out to be mistakes or just lies.
Look, am I going to sit here and tell anybody in America that the United States government doesn't have a bureaucracy and there isn't waste? Of course there is. And do we all, you're Republican, conservative, progressive, I was mayor of the city of Berlin. One of the things I'm proud of is we saved money. We made the city more efficient. People pay taxes. They want to make sure their money goes to where it's supposed to go. We can do better than we're doing right now.
Is there a contribution Elon Musk could make to the federal government that you would be?
I think his name, I don't think he can do it. But do I think as a nation, as a Congress, as an administration, we got to sit down and say, how do we break through the bureaucracy and make the government more efficient? Yes. But I want to give you one example. And this worries me a whole lot. Trump gets up in his State of the Union, and many of you have heard it. And he says, oh my goodness, millions and millions of senior citizens, 150 years age, 200 years of age. Remember that? Oh, they're all getting Social Security benefits. It's a lie. A total, absolute lie. I mean, according to the new guy who is going to become the Social Security Administrator, Trump's own appointee, well over 99% of the benefits owed to people on Social Security were earned by the people on Social. It's just another lie. So a lot of what they're doing is, am I going to tell you the Veterans Administration is the most efficient organization in the world? No, it's not. But you don't simply with a chainsaw, if you like, get rid of 83,000 people, then say, oh, it's not going to impact the quality of care that our veterans receive.
The president is keeping a 10% tariff on most countries, 25% on some goods from Canada and Mexico, 125% now on China. Has all of this chaos permanently damaged our economy, our reputation in the world?
Look, I live in Burlington, Vermont. You should all come up and visit us sometimes. We're a great city, great state. I live 50 miles away from the Canadian border. Throughout the history of the United States and Canada, we have had a very warm, positive relationship. They are our neighbors. They are our friends. And right now, I got to tell you that in Canada, when you have a president of the United States who goes out of his way to insult the prime minister, he calls him governor. Oh, by the way, you're a Canadian. We're going to make you the 51st state. Canadians, who I love, they're great people. They're not coming into Vermont anymore. They're not coming into America. They're boycotting American goods. Similar to our friends in Mexico and all over the world. These are our allies. We fought World War II. We defeated Nazism, fighting with our friends in UK and France throughout Europe. And now they're saying, what in God's name is going on with the United States of America? So the idea that this nation, which all of us want to see as a, what did Ronald Reagan call it, the city on the mountain?
Shining city on a hill.
City on a hill, close, sorry. I don't quote Reagan all that often. But, you know, we want to be a model to the world. We want people to look at us and say, we want to be like the United States. Not, oh, God, United States, what are they doing? So,
right.
Let's get to our first questioner. This is Nate Gilsaw, legal administrative specialist at the Department of...
Well, yeah, Bernie makes a lot of sense. It's been making a lot of sense for a long time. And should we listen to Bernie?
Yes, we should. Yes, I knew that years ago. But they're going to make sure that he's not in there so people can listen to him.
Right. Now, since he's not a Democrat, he's an independent, you're seeing a lot of people, who's the next Democratic leader, right? Who's the next Democrat? You know, they've got Hakeem Jeffries, you know, and different people that possibly could be Kamala Harris, that could be running for the president for the next term. They're not saying anything about Bernie. Bernie's making his own noise. That's why I like Bernie. For one, I believe him to be very truthful. You might not agree with some of his policies, but one thing he's not going to do is blow smoke up your ass or piss on your head and tell you it's raining.
Right. Right.
Well, so yeah, I think we should pay attention to what Bernie is saying.
I think we should too. Very much. So I wonder who's going to be you think it's going to be Hakeem Jeffries, Kamala, Jasmine? Who's going to be the next, the 3 or 4 that's going to run for Democrat? Who do you think?
Who do I think? Jasmine Crockett. You know, I don't know if she'll run. I don't think she has enough time in the Senate. Hakeem Jeffries to me is just
He's
more.
weak.
Yeah, he's weak. He's more of the same. And then the other guy that did the filibuster for 24 hours, 25 hours.
Oh, Corey. I like Corey. I would vote for Corey.
I like Corey too, but I think I think he plays it a little too soft, if you know what I mean. He seems like he would try to please everybody. He seems to be a people pleaser.
People pleaser, yeah.
That's just my opinion. You know, somebody like Bernie Sanders, I like him because he's gonna say, hey, this is what it is. He'll shoot you the facts, and this is how it's gonna work, and how it's gonna. Cory Booker, I don't know. Again, he could be a great leader. We got to see what's going to happen. But right now, the Democrats don't know what the hell they're doing.
And how long did he talk again that day? Was it? They said he broke a
25
record.
hours. Yeah, 25 hours.
What did he talk about for 25 hours?
The state of the United States, what we need to do, how we need to stop things. And I watched some of it, but that's too much to watch.
I watched a little bit of it. I'm not even going to say some of it. I just watched a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, kudos to him. I thought it was a great way to display your disdain. You have a platform. You used the platform for 25 hours, broke a record, and got some attention to what you were talking about. Was he protesting in the streets, holding up signs and standing in front of government buildings. No, I think that's a joke. I think it's a complete joke, and that's what the Democrats are doing.
Stop that.
Oh, what he did, I thought was what more need to do: speak up, use their platforms.
That is
just,
true. Oh, I'm trying to get rid of this one too.
What else we got, Drummer?
Wait, I was just getting rid of some stuff that was there.
Oh.
Okay, what we got now? Hold on 1 second. We got this here. Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and jump on the history of high five, hugs, and handshakes. Now, this is one of the unusual topics of episode 182, Open Conversation. It's just some things that's out the norm. So I do have a little something to read before I show the video. Give me 1 second. So today we explore 3 of the most universal gestures in human interaction: high five, hugs, and handshakes, and how these simple acts have evolved across cultures, time, and social contexts to become essential forms of human connections. Now, the origins of human touch. Humans are social creatures by nature. Touch has always played a significant role in bonding, from mother-child interactions to forming social bonds in communities. Touch is one of the first senses to develop in humans. Studies show that touch releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which reinforces feelings of trust and connection. And you know what? When I think about stuff with reading this, think about it, Troy. Growing up, don't we all got friends that always be like, yeah, man, yeah.
And you be like, man, get off of me, man. Why you keep... Oh, he hugging up on you, like, grab me. You're like, dude.
Now, the history of handshake. The handshake is believed to have originated as a gesture of peace to show that neither party was carrying a weapon. Its first known use dates back to the ancient Greece, where it symbolized a mutual exchange of goodwill. Culture significance. The handshake became widespread in Europe and beyond, cementing its place in formal introductions. In the 17th century, the handshake were adopted in European and later by businessmen and diplomats. The handshake today is a universal gesture of greeting, respect, and agreement, even in the corporate world. Okay, so go ahead.
Back in the day, they shook hands so you could see that you didn't have a weapon.
Yep, that meant, hey,
we're good. I'm not gonna shake your ass.
I'm not gonna shoot you or nothing. Pew pew, whatever you want to call it. Now, real quick, the evolution of the hug, the act of hugging, likely predates recorded history. In prehistoric times, embracing served as a protective gesture, promoting closeness between individuals. Hugging varies across cultures. Some cultures embrace as a form of greeting, which others prefer a more formal handshake. So I just thought this was something would be great to talk about with the different things of handshakes, thinking of how people now, they use the pound. What else? They do all all that type of stuff. So there is different handshakes. You think you go from way back till now, the handshake, hugs, all that has changed. You know what I'm saying? Now people do different type of hugs. They give the big hug. They do the one arm hug. You know what I'm saying? They do the shoulder bump. I don't know. It's just different things. And I do have I thought was a fun video, a nice video just to show how the touch, the hug, handshake, and all that works. Hold on 1 second. I like this new way we can bring stuff in. It's perfect. Here we go. He was serious. See the connection, how they're excited about it.
You ready, Chef? I'm gonna be ready. You ready? All right, what you got?
The girls is on it.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Like that's another thing. That guy is probably an excellent teacher, man.
Excellent.
Getting the kids involved even before they stepped into the room. Not only getting them involved, but each of them had their own personal handshake, and he remembered them all. So we need more teachers like that.
Like that. Paying attention, man. When I seen that, just looking for stuff for a short video, I was like, now this is short, but this is awesome. This is all about the handshake, the hug, because all that was in there at one time. The high five, the handshake, and the hugs.
Yeah.
Because when you go in the building, you see your people, you're like, hey, what up? And everybody, you think about it. Even though it's not a flashy handshake, everybody, you greet them different. Some people, when I go in, I give them the brother. Some I just give them the fist pump. Some of them is, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. There you have it, you guys.
That was a good one.
The history of high fives, hugs, and handshakes.
That was a good one, drummer. I like that one.
Thank you, Joe. You know, I try to do my best.
Yeah, we try to do our best out here.
What you got? Here, I'll give you a chance to think about it. Now, hold on. Before you say that, Cherie said, so dope. And then she said, he has an individual connection with each student. Powerful. I love it. That, you know what? That, when I saw that, I thought the same thing, like, wow. And like you said, Troy, he had to remember each handshake. So that means he knows the student personally. And when you know how they learn, some can read better than others. That's perfect. You know who to exhale, who to lift up.
Who the hell about?
Go ahead, Troy. Uh-oh. You fuzzy?
I'm getting fuzzy, man. I'm getting a little worried here.
What dreams changed the world, you guys? Troy, take it away.
Okay, what dreams change the world? A lot of us do dreaming, but there's some, metaphorical dreams, visions, and aspirations. One of the biggest ones, come from visionaries who just imagine a different world by even daydream. One of them, it was his dream that he had, and that's Martin Luther King Jr. A dream of racial equality and justice. His vision became the cornerstone of American civil rights movement and inspired global human rights efforts. So he had a dream that everybody knows the famous "he had a dream" speech. Now we're not going to say anything about him in that, FBI files and, he was a whoremonger or anything like that. We'll leave that alone. But he had a great speech. We should have listened. Look, we should have listened to Malcolm X. That's who we should have listened to. But we followed his dream. But it changed, it changed the world as it was a little bit. A little bit. But if we would have went by any means necessary, it'd been a lot different. Let me get off of that. But like the founding fathers, the slave owners that we had that created this world or created this country that we have on the dollar bill, the dollar bill that we spend, all those are slave owners. They had a dream. They had a dream of democracy. The idea that people could govern themselves, free of monarchy. This led to founding of the United States and inspired democratic movements worldwide. Now, this guy I really like, Nelson Mandela, the dream of reconciliation. After he spent 27 years in prison, he had a dream not of revenge, but of unity. Could you imagine that, drummer? They put you in jail. What's that?
Go ahead. I didn't realize he did 27 years.
Yeah, he did 27 years. I watched his. They have the court. You can go on YouTube and watch the actual court, or him being in court. This man was brilliant. He was a brilliant lawyer. He's a brilliant lawyer, and what he was saying was true. But it was apartheid. They threw his ass in jail for 27 years. And and he had a dream of not of revenge, but of unity. And then he comes out and becomes the president of South Africa.
Right. That's a story.
That is a story. That is a true story. His dream helped dismantle apartheid in South Africa after it sparked hope across continents. Then you have Marie Couture. She had a dream, a scientific dream. Her tireless work in radioactivity paved the way for modern day physics and machines. She dreamed of a better way to understand the world and changed it forever. So these are just some of the people that had dreams. We had a dream of creating a podcast, and here it is. Our dream is true. We got logos. We got logos. We got merchandise. It was just an idea.
Just an idea. It's been 3 years.
Been 3 years.
Longer.
Yeah.
Maybe a little. It's been a little longer than 3 years.
Has it been longer than 3 years? Yeah, it has been longer.
I've been living here for 3 years, and we started it before I moved here.
That's right. 182 episodes. So dreams are very powerful. I have a problem remembering my dreams. Do you remember all your dreams? You don't remember your dreams, Drummer?
No.
No.
I used to, but I don't. They'll flash at different times. I'll go boom, and I'll be like, "Oh, that was a dream."
And other things from dream, like deja vu. Have you ever had deja vu?
All the time.
Yeah, we get deja vu. That's part like, hey,
I'll stop like.
Have you ever had deja vu to the point you told the person what they were going to say before they said it?
No, I ain't never had
It was
that.
so vivid. It was so vivid that you're like, hey, I've been here before. And then you look at the person and you say what they're going to say before they say it.
No, I ain't never been there. I would be like weirded out.
It happened to me once. But yeah, deja vu happens often. Like, damn.
Hey, there's Shay. Thanks for tuning in, Shay.
Hey, Shay.
Shay, how's the mister? I can see her on my phone.
Tell us how Greg is doing. We had sent some prayers up during the beginning of the show. Glad he's doing well. Hopefully everything that he's putting work in, like not smoking and not drinking, all that will help him with his heart condition.
Looked like he was eating good, or at least being forced to eat good because he had to eat that food.
Yeah. The body will heal itself. You got to just give it the right medicine. You just got to give it the right medicine.
Oh, there he goes.
Right, Greg.
Better but not great. Well, better's good because great comes after better.
That's right. We'll get there. Anything you guys need from us, prayers or whatever, let us know. We're watching you and praying for you guys.
Yes.
Okay.
Praying for you.
Shay said he's doing better, but he's got a long road ahead. That's all right. As long as it takes. Better have a long road than a short road. Let's take the long road.
The long road is sometimes more beautiful.
Yeah.
You get a chance to see all the scenery. So let's move over here, Trey. We got a comment there. Shay said, thanks for asking and sending prayers. Of course. Y'all always come and chill with us. So it reciprocates right back to y'all. We appreciate y'all love and support. No doubt. no doubt. Now, sounds that heal, exploring sound therapy. You know, I love music and sound. So when I see something to talk about sound, look, I jump on it, and Troy automatically just says, "Here, there, that one's yours. Here, go ahead and do that one." So anyway,
Don't man, why you telling a lie?
no, I'm not saying it as it's a bad thing. I'm saying you already like know I'm gonna.
Oh, when it's a music, yeah, oh yeah,
yeah, anything to do with music, sound, anything like that. But this thing called sound, okay, what is sound healing? Sound healing is the use of sound to improve physical, emotional, and mental well-being. It could involve listening to particular frequencies, instruments, let me see, or natural sounds like birds or chirping or rain and stuff like that. They have healing effects on the body. This could range from reducing stress and anxiety to enhancing overall health and boosting energies. That's like going to sleep to the Calm app. Sometimes just listening to jazz and instrumentals. A lot of times I just kick back and just listen to music with no words. And sometimes I got to hear my hardcore rap and different kind of stuff. So really it just, I guess it's what we all, like to hear. So the science of sound healing. Sound is essentially vibrations that travel through the air. These vibrations occur at different frequencies, which are measured in hertz. Some frequencies are soothing, while others may energize or stimulate the body. So I also have a short video, which is called The Healing Power of Sound, exploring sound therapy through wellness. Uh-oh. It's starting that stuff. You heard that?
Did you heard?
Hold on. Here we
Did
go.
heard that?
Here we go. Oh, do I need to make it bigger?
Hello friends, welcome to Nature, Health, and Healing channel. Today we're diving into a fascinating topic, sound therapy. Did you know that certain sounds and vibrations can heal your body and mind? Stay with me till the end to discover how sound can be a powerful tool for your overall
It's just 2
wellness.
minutes.
Sound has been used for centuries in various cultures as a healing modality. From ancient chants to modern sound baths, the therapeutic use of sound is gaining recognition in holistic health practices. *1 reduces stress and anxiety. Listening to calming sounds or music can lower cortisol levels, the stress hormone, leading to reduced anxiety and improved mood. Techniques like sound baths use instruments such as gongs and singing bowls to create a meditative state, promoting relaxation. *2 enhances mental clarity. Certain frequencies and rhythms can stimulate brain function, leading to improved focus and mental clarity. Binaural beats, for instance, are known to enhance concentration and cognitive performance. *3 improves sleep quality. Incorporating soothing sounds into your bedtime routine can improve sleep quality. White noise machines or nature sounds help in falling asleep faster and achieving deeper sleep. *4 supports physical healing. Vibrational therapy, a form of sound therapy, uses specific frequencies to promote physical healing. It's believed that these vibrations can stimulate cellular repair and enhance circulation. *5 balances energy centers. Sound therapy is also used to balance the body's energy centers, known as chakras. Each chakra resonates with a specific frequency, and using sound can help in aligning and balancing these energies. So, how can you incorporate sound therapy into your daily life?
Nice view.
And sound bath. Participate in a local sound bath session to experience the immersive healing vibrations. Use binaural beats. Listen to binaural beats during work or study sessions to enhance focus. Play instrumental music. Incorporate calming instrumental music into your relaxation routine. Chant or hum. Engage in chanting or humming to resonate with your body's natural frequencies. Have you tried sound therapy or experienced its benefits? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Sounds that heal, exploring sound therapy. So there's a lot that's going on with sound, how you can heal your mind, body, and soul. I listen to music all the time, but I never really thought of it in that way.
Yeah.
So you learn how to do a podcast. Go ahead.
Everything matter vibrates at different frequencies. Everything is always vibrating. Even the solid desk right here has a vibration or a frequency. And if you can tune into some of those frequencies, sound is very, very therapeutic. Um, different. I get. What did you say, drummer? They were the different frequencies.
Yes.
They'll list frequencies. Some frequencies will
They
help
have
you.
the list. I just didn't read it.
Okay.
Like they have low frequencies are 20 to 100 hertz, are often calming and can help induce deep relaxation. Higher frequencies are above 100, may be energizing and help increase alertness. Then it has delta waves, 0.5 to 4 hertz, theta waves, 4 to 8, alpha waves, 8 to 12, and beta waves, 12 to 40.
Like this is an example of what German talked about. One of those singing bowls.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And it just rings a certain frequency.
Let the sound resonate.
That is crazy.
But yeah, that's an example of those things sound amazing.
With no speaker.
Yep, with no speaker. And then they got those thumb gongs. Have you ever listened to those? Those things are very soothing too.
Hey, what is your mic doing? I wonder what that was. Your mic is staticky, like it's not buckled down right or something. Yeah, see, it's not plugged in right or something.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, what's going on, Loretta? Hey, guys, new to the episode. I agree with this topic. I listen to ocean wave sounds or rain sounds quite often to help me sleep. Exactly. Thanks for joining in, Loretta.
Yeah, thank you, Loretta. Thank you for joining in. Every Thursday, 8 o'clock, we have all kinds of things. You can come on. Matter of fact, we have a green room where you can come in the green room and talk about the topics. Come on the show, too.
Let me put the link up right now, even though it's at the end, but here we go.
Yeah, it's a public forum. We usually have different conversations and different topics. Go back and look at our YouTube. Get used to get what we talk about. But yeah, we'd love to have you on. We appreciate you. Thank you for taking the time to spend with us tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I love that app you were talking about, that Calm app.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Drummer have this thing that's called Easy Streams TV. And on that Easy Streams TV, it has the channel, the Calm channel, has all kinds of, whether it's jungle noises, I mean, all kinds of cool on it. Thunderstorms, night rain. Yeah.
And it's great when you can't sleep, you put something like that on. It doesn't even have to be directly in your ear. It's just playing with your phone next to you and just whatever you like. Some people like to hear rain. Some people like, birds, wind.
Right.
And if you don't even have the Calm app, just go on YouTube. It's right there on YouTube. Just Google whatever it is, and it'll play for hours, all night.
And
you're welcome, Loretta.
Yeah. Thanks for again.
Uh-oh. There he goes. He's breaking up the Walmart internet. Let me see. Oh yeah, it's Walmart night rush hour, so it messes up the internet. But yes, sounds that heal, exploring sound therapy. Anybody who knows me know I listen to music a lot, but I do listen to a lot of jazz and all that kind of stuff as well. Troy, you there? Oh, you're back. I use better sleep and listen to bedtime stories when I can't sleep. Okay. Better sleep and listen to bedtime stories. Okay, so see, it's a lot of different things. That's all a part of sound. No matter what sound it is.
Right.
Like right now it's raining and I like the sound of rain. I'll go sit on the front porch.
Open up that window.
It's open right now with the fan in it. I can hear it. It sounds great. That breeze coming through. Gonna sleep good tonight. But you guys, we've been on the open conversation. Let me tell you the truth. Why we have. Troy's been kind of busy. He's been doing his duty as a granddad. So we just been kind of doing it. The show's gonna come every week, even if we promote it in the morning on Thursday. We're still gonna do it, but this Sunday we're gonna get together. We're gonna come up with something, and we're gonna have something posted like Monday, if not Sunday night. Now, here's something I've been thinking about for the longest that I never get a chance to remember to say. A lot of you guys don't see the intro, the outro. It's the same. I done said this a lot of times before. I'm gonna say it again. You got to check out the intro, outro, which is the same. So if you can, this is something that Troy put together that is, in my opinion, is dope. Check out this outro when we get out of here because it's put together well. The lighting, the way stuff is coming through, that's all to get your attention. That's how the news and all these shows do it, to get your attention so you can watch. So maybe if you see it.
And then also, if you have a company or you're trying to do a podcast, get with us. Get with us. We'll share our platform, help you launch it. If you need any commercials for your products, we'll help you with that. That again, that goes to, if you go to the website, IdiotBoxTV.org, sign up, and you guys, we'll help you guys get started. Because a lot of you people have a story to tell and a product to sell. So
right, a story to tell and a product to sell. So
get at us.
With that being said, we're gonna call it a night because I don't know what's gonna happen here with this rain coming down. So I'm gonna blew it on up out of here, y'all. And piece of hair grease. We'll see you next week, episode 183. Good night.
Peace.
We're in a lot of trouble because less than 3% of you people read books. Listen to me. Television is not the truth. Television is a goddamn amusement park. Television is a circus, a carnival, a traveling troupe of acrobats, storytellers, dancers, singers, jugglers, sideshow freaks, lion tamers, and football players. We'll tell you anything you want to hear. We lie like hell. We'll tell you any shit you want to hear. We deal in illusions, man. None of it is true. You're beginning to believe the illusions. This is mass madness, you maniac. In God's name, you people are the real thing. We are the illusion.